Hello dear students. Today we just have to start our new unit, that is spreadsheet. Okay, so first of all you have to know about what do you mean by the spreadsheet. So spreadsheet means the combination, the sheet, particular sheet where we are having the kind of the rows and the columns. Okay, and spreadsheet is basically used for the formulation, means where you can easily put the different kind of the formulas, or in other words we can say it as a Microsoft Excel because it's a tool of your Microsoft Office. So the first topic of the same chapter is auto sum functions. Auto sum function means where we just have to add our different values. So let's start. First you need to make a kind of data in the particular table. Okay, here we are having that different values that are the name of the student and the different marks of the student, and we just want to find the total. Okay, so for this we have to use the formula, that is auto sum. You just have to click on the home tab. Here you can see we are having the home tab. When you will click on the home tab, on the right corner we are having the option as auto sum. You have to click on this drop down arrow. When you will click on this drop down arrow, it will give you the kind of the dialog box where you are having the different values, and from these values you just have to choose some option. Okay, and first you need to select the cell actually where you want to apply the sum of these values. I'm just talking about the values, these values. Okay, so first we need to select G2 and then we have to apply the sum formula over here. After applying this formula, it will give you the desired result. As you can see here, when I just use that formula, it will give me the formula as equals to sum B2 to F2. This is the range value. Sum and the range value B2 to F2 means all the values will be added over here. Okay. Now move to the next one, and after getting the first value, how we just have to find the rest of the values is we have to clear again the same of the values and same formula we just have to put over here. No, you need to go to that particular cell again, and when you will click this cell, it will give you at the right corner a kind of the plus sign. You just have to drag that plus sign and drop where the last value you are having, and after this you will get the result of the rest of the row values as well. All right, you can see here I'm having all the answers. Okay, so this is the basic auto sum formula that we have to apply in the spreadsheet. Now move to the next topic, that is conditional formatting. What is the meaning of conditional formatting? Means if you just want to find a kind of condition and you want to search a kind of condition, so that then in that time you just have to use the conditional formatting. First again we just have to make a kind of data over here. After that again select the home tab, and the right side we are having the optional conditional formatting. When you will click on this drop down arrow, it will give you the kind of again the dialog box where the different types of the conditions are given. Right, from that first we just have to select the condition greater than. I want to choose the greater marks in a particular column. Suppose I want to know that in which subject Aditya got the greater marks. Okay, so to do that, first I just need to select the row of Aditya's value, and then I have to choose this greater mark option, greater than option. And when you will click on that greater than option, you have to set a condition over here. As you can see, I just put here the value as 80 and the option as light red color. Means wherever in the table I'm having the more than 80 marks, it will show as the value of the light red color. Okay, when you will press the OK button, it will give you the particular highlighted values. So when you meet a certain condition, then we just have to use the conditional formatting value. After that, top bottom rules. If you want to set any kind of the top bottom rules, then you have to use this option. here again I want to select the top 3 students. So I just want to select on the top 10 items, and when we will click on it, it will give us the kind of box where I just place the value 3 only because I want top 3 students, and again click on the OK option. So it will give you the top 3 values only. Okay, now move to the next one. Again you can see here we are having the top 3 students who got the highest marks. Now the next one is data bars. Data bar means it will give you the kind of the areas in which you got the highest marks or the lowest marks, and kind of values it will give you, means highlighted will be appear in the terms of according to the marks. If you got 98 marks, it will give you the more highlighted value. If you got the less marks, it will give you the kind of less value, less highlighted value, right? So this is your data bars value. Now move to the color scales. If you want to differentiate your marks with the different colors, you have to choose the color scale option. After that, icon sets. If you want to show any kind of the icon set, you have to use this icon set value to differentiate your values in the different formats. Now next topic is freeze rows and columns. In this, what we have to do, actually this basic topic is usually used when we just want to freeze our one of the column or the row. When we are having so many columns in a particular sheet, and when you just have to move your cursor, it will hide your, when you can see here I am having the kind of the ruler bar here. When you just move your cursor from one position to other position, so it will just hide your these positions to the that side on the left side, right? But I want to fix my first column because I just want to check whose marks are this or whose father name is this. So I just have to freeze my first row having name column, first column having name column. So to do that, you just have to go to the view tab. After clicking on it, this kind of the area will appear where you are having this option. Wait, I'm just zooming in this option. Yes. Now you can see this is the freeze pane. Okay. So you have to click on this freeze pane option. It will give you the different options like freeze panes, freeze top row, freeze first column. So I just want to freeze my first column. After using this option, you can see here this kind of the line will appear. It will differentiate your freezing column with the other ones. So it means it's now freeze. If you move your cursor from here, all the things will move from this side, but this will freeze as it is. Or if you want to freeze your row, again you just have to click on that option freeze pane and choose a freeze first row option, and it will freeze your first row, right? Now if you want to unfreeze, again just select this freeze area, freeze pane area, then choose the unfreeze option from here. This is your unfreeze option, unfreeze pane. It will just unfreeze your same data and give you the exact value. Okay, now move to the next topic, that is hide and unhide. Hide and unhide, as the name suggests, if you want to hide any row and you want to hide any column, then you have to use this hide and unhide option. Suppose I just want to hide the marks of the Hindi subject of all the students. So I just have to hide this column. So to do that, what we just require, this is our home tab. We just have to go to the home tab, and then we have to use, and as you can see we are having the format as table option. When you will click on this option, it will give you the hide and unhide, both the options, hide and unhide. So you have to click on this option, and hide column option you have to choose, right? When you will click on this option, it will just hide your this particular column from here. Same as you can also hide your row value as well. After that, we are having the next topic, that is set page break. means if we want to, bachcho, it's a very big, actually we are having a complete sheet where we are having the so many rows and the columns, so it's very difficult for us to print a complete page on a single page sheet. Okay, so to do that we just have to set a particular page area to print, take the print out of the same. So how we have to use this? Suppose I'm having this particular data. Now we just have to check whether they comes in a particular page or not. So you have to just press the Control P, means print option you have to use, and after that you have to select the preview, print preview, and you can be able to see that if you will take the print preview, you will see the print preview option. It will just hide your one of the column, like science is will not available here, right? So for that I just want to show all the option in a single page. So to do that we have to select the set page break option. So to do that what we require, again we need to go to the view tab. When we click on the view tab, this type of the area will appear and we have to use the page break preview option. This type of the area will appear and this is your dotted lines. You just need to stretch, or you can say that drag this dotted line and meet this dotted line to this particular line. Okay, after using this option you can see the dotted line just hide from this side, means now it's a complete page preview and this all the data will appear on your page when you will take the printout of the same, right? Now again check the print preview of the same. When we click on the print preview option, it will just show you the exact same table and also the science marks are given here. Okay, so this is your page set page break option. With the help of this you can set your page break value. Now again next topic is page layout. What is the meaning of page layout? Page layout means the page margins that we have to set over here. Again we can see here we are having the complete topic of complete data. Now we again have to move to go to the view tab. After selecting this tab, we are having the page layout option. View tab, in the view tab we are having the different kind of options like normal, page layout, page preview option, or your custom views, full screen view. These are the different views. So when we click on the page layout option, it will give you the kind of table. Now next is manage workbook view. Workbook, what is the meaning of workbook? Workbook means where we are having the number of sheets like sheet 1, 2, 3 and more. So how we just have to manage that workbook? You have to just select the area. Suppose we are having, you can see here, again we just have to select the view tab. We are having the normal option here, normal view here, and when we click on the normal view, it will only include this much of the page. And if you want to add the marks of your science, you just have to again use that page layout option. With the help of that you have to drag and drop your customize your particular cell value. That earlier we already completed this topic now. So with the help of that you will be able to understand how just we have to select the column and how we have to adjust our different columns on a single page, right? Now custom view, this is very important topic. Okay, custom view, what is the meaning of the custom view? Custom view means you just want to check, suppose I am having total 24 columns. Now I just want to check which one is the personal information of the student and which one is the professional information of a particular student. Okay, or you can say the educational or the academics information. So to do that we just have to differentiate different values over here. How we have to make it? Suppose I just made a data. Now I want to select this data. I just have to select this particular data. I'm randomly taking an example, so please try to understand. Randomly I just select this particular area, these columns. After that we have to go to the again view tab and choose the custom view option. When we click on the custom view option, it will give you the kind of small dialog box. Okay, now you have to do one thing. Here we are having the different options. Here one option is as known as add option. So you have to write down any name over here. Okay, I just put here the name as Vandana, and then we have to click on OK option, right? Now select the rest of the columns and again use that add option and add the name as suppose Akshita I taken here, and then click on the OK. Or you can also write down here personal information and academics information, right? Then you need to click on OK option. Now this is your all data, right? This is your complete data. Now what is basically that we have to do in this with the help of this option, you have to again open this custom view option, and it will provide you both the informations like academics information and your personal information. Suppose you just want to select your personal information, then you have to click on the personal information option. Look, I just selected a Vandana. So when we click on Vandana option, here one option is given, that is show. That is show. So this option is given here on the right side. You have to click on this show option. When you will click on this show option, it will highlighted your area because you selected this area and given the name as Vandana or personal information, right? So it will just show you that area that you earlier selected. Okay, kind of again, if you will just show the Akshita value from there, it will highlighted this area, right? So this is known as the custom view option. Next is apply cell and range name. Apply cell and range name means if you want to apply a kind of cell and the range name, then what we have to do, we just have to first make a kind of data. Suppose I taken a data as grocery price list, right? Here we are having the different items like apple, banana, cabbage, cauliflower, means the mixture of your vegetables as well as the fruits, and the different costs are also given here. So now we just have to move to the formula tab. When you will click on the formula tab, it will give you here, you can see here we are having the option as first you need to select the values. Suppose I just want to differentiate your vegetables as well as the fruits. Okay, so first you need to select your fruits, the values of your fruits only. I already selected here like 30, 52. These are the cost of the fruits only, right? After selecting it, we have to move to the formula tab and then select a particular option from here. This is your option define number. When you will click on this drop down arrow, it will give you define name option. Okay, you need to select this define name option, and after applying it, it will give you the kind of new name. This kind of the dialog box will appear where we just have put the name. I just put a name as fruit 1 or fruits. So after that, click on the OK option. When you will click on the OK option, and then again you have to select your rest of the vegetables. Okay, the cost of your vegetables, and again you have to go to the formula tab, choose the define option, and from there you have to select on the define name option, and then you have to give the vegetable name and then click on the OK option. Now choose any of the cell, whatever the cell or wherever the cell you want to select. You have to select the particular cell, and then you have to write down suppose total, like I just written here total cost of fruits, and whatever the line if you want to write, only total you want to write, total of the fruits you want to write, total of the vegetables you want to write, you can write. Okay, and exactly the adjacent cell, whatever the no need to just leave any kind of the cell in between these two. You have to use the adjacent cell exactly. Okay, and in that you have to write down equals to, then sum, and then you have to make the bracket and then write down fruit. In which pattern actually you written in the define name option, same pattern you have to use here. Suppose you written in the form of the caps on letter FRUIT, in the caps on letter. So you have to write down in the caps on letter. If you written in the small letter, you have to here write down in the small letter. So it will fetch your exact values. Look here, it will select all the values that you defined as the fruit value, and then you just have to press enter key and it will give you the total cost. Same as you can apply for the vegetables as well. So this is a very important topic that you have to learn, how we have to differentiate a different values in a particular Excel sheet with the help of a formula tab, where we just have to define the values, right? After that, sort and filter. It is very easy topic. Sort means to arrange your values in the ascending order or in the descending order, and filter option means where you just want to filtrate your values. Suppose you want to select the students that belongs from the Cecil Convent School, so you just have to use a filter option. Okay, so first we need to again make a particular data, and then we have to go to the particular tab, that is your that home tab, and here we are having the sort and filter option. After clicking on it, we are having a continue with the number selections, then start, and it will sort our different values. You can see here earlier we were having Aditya, Supriya, Radhika, Manan, Saksham, but after applying sort option it will just sort it out in the form of the alphabetic order, right? And the filter, I just want to filter the values sections. D I selected from here, and then use the filter option, and it will show us a kind of small drop down arrow, this arrow. Now I just want to filter only one section, either A or B. So we just have to select that particular drop down arrow. It will give you both the options together, like A and B. So you just all the options will give in the form of checkbox and the tick sign. So you just have to click on that particular sign, whichever actually you don't want to see. So only I just want to check the value of the B section, then click on the OK option. It will give you the data only about the B section, right? So this is your filter option. Now this is all about your basic topics. In the next class we will do the advanced filter option as well, and rest of the topics. So please go through with all the topics properly and try to understand the things. Thank you and have a nice day.